So a little while back, I took off the rear turn signals and stock brake light, and I put on one of these little LED, low profile, just nothing there. And the kit came with a plate relocator. But no matter what I do, I cannot figure out how this was supposed to go in here, and the instructions were very Chinglish, and it was just a very bad experience. So that's basically garbage. What I ended up doing was just taking my stock mount and putting it back on, but removing all the other things. But now the problem is two things. For one, it doesn't have a plate illuminator, which does make it illegal. So those are the wires that I've still got. I just zip tied them up there. This looks terrible. I mean, just like awful, because it's only holding that little bit of plate. So what I want to do, cut a lot of this off. I don't plan on ever reinstalling the factory turn signals. This is just big and bulky, and who wants to do that? And there's what we're left with. So here you can get a better understanding of how Kawasaki had these mounted. It's just a bracket welded onto the bottom of the exhaust. So I think to really go further, we're gonna have to start making our cuts line out. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned to you is the light. So like I said, this plate is illegal because it does not have a light. Kit, well, it came with a light. This light, to be more particular, you can see it's a long style LED. It's got some screw holes there, and it's got the 3M-esque peel right here to stick it on, and then just some wires coming off that we'll have to hide. But so I guess we need to put it right here. Now you can look at it and see the area which our light is going to set. Start looking at what's unnecessary. So the first thing catching my eye, right there, this bracket as a whole, these are now cut lines, what I'm drawing. So this is where we'll actually remove the metal. Now really, not a lot of reason. So far, it ain't as good as like a true fender delete, but it's a lot cheaper. So here we are now with all our pieces cut out. So these are the two pieces that are actually going to bolt onto the bike, and you can see from just our basic cut, actually came out quite nice, but there is a little bit of difference in them, which isn't a huge deal. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to bolt these two together and then take them to a bench grinder. So, quick note, if my use of an angle grinder doesn't terrify you, then you don't need to use that tool. If you think I use this thing right, like seriously, you don't need to be using one, because like, don't do any of that. Like, don't do literally any of that. I just caught myself on fire, and now I'm a little upset because I just realized these were my good Under Armour jogging pants.